It does things.
This thing will destroy the road.
It is so elegant.
And it will rip your head off. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Matt.
You know what I love?
What do you love?
I love rain.
Me too, actually.
I love rain.
I love dancing in the rain.
Love rain! What are we driving today?
It's a bloody Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio.
Excusez-moi.
Oh, it stopped.
I hate Australia. And I love Australia, but this is pretty bad. Jacob, this is a, for sake. No, we got to continue. We got to continue. Get back here. Get back here. We're finishing. Let me zip you up, bro. I gotcha.
Oh, zip me up, bro.
Jacob, this is a $160,000 super SUV. How do you fault that?
I mean, it's perfection.
It's quite literally Italian sex on wheels. And of course, you'll notice that this is not the facelifted one. You see, we booked into this before the facelifted one arrived into Australia. And you must be cuckoo if you think I'm going to cancel an Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio.
Hell no.
Before I was like, shut up. Not much has actually changed anyway, so don't even click off the video. So rather, I'm going to give you 4 reasons why you will regret not buying an Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. But I'm also going to give you 3 reasons why you might not want to buy one of these. So it's positive, just a little bit more. Jacob?
Bro, can we hurry this up?
Can we please get into it? Thank you to today's video sponsor, WiperTech. WiperTech sell high quality and durable wiper blades delivered straight to your door. Designed for all Aussie conditions, these blades fight rust, reduce wind lift, and glide smoothly thanks to their aerodynamic design and Teflon embedded rubber. They're easy to install, offer a perfect fit guarantee, and backed by a full 12-month warranty. Click the link below and use code CarSauce15 during checkout to get 15% off your order plus free express shipping. Thanks to WiperTech for sponsoring today's video. Jacob, I'm gonna give you reason number 1. The biggest reason, really, that you would want to buy an Alfa Romeo Stelvio is because you essentially get a Ferrari SUV.
What?
You're probably thinking, Matt, you dumbass, you piece of shit, you diabetic fat.
No one loves you.
Stop raining, we could probably do this. I'm full of poopy, but let me tell you something. I'm not. You see, under the bonnet, we have a 2.9 litre twin turbocharged V6. And yes, it is a Ferrari-derived engine. This thing puts out 375 kilowatt of power, 600 Newton meters of torque. And Jacob, the only way I can describe it is violent.
I would describe it as a spicy meatball.
It is. This is a truly spicy meatball. But let me show you something I think is even cooler. You see, Jacob, it's more than just the engine. Right now, it sounds, this could be any SUV, right?
Really?
Let me just put the car into race mode. And now we have quad exhaust, frankly, from the Vatican. It's that holy. It is the most tremendous of sounds.
It's blessed.
Let's just take a listen. Take a listen without my voice. Now take a listen as it drives past Jacob, deafening him.
I have severe hearing damage.
And now let's combine those 2 beautiful fart sounds and launch this thing. All right, friend, let's put this engine to the test by launching it. We have our specialist timing gear here. Let's see just how fast it is. We're gonna put the car into race mode. Instantly sounds amazing. Fist me good. I'm genuinely afraid. Let's do this. Brake booster. Oh, it fights through the brakes. Oh my God. Are you serious? It feels faster than that. Still very fast. They're at 104.1 seconds.
And the specialist timing gear fell off.
I think it gave up. Wow, that 0 to 60 is really fast. 2.06 seconds.
Oh my God.
I think we just lost a bit of traction between 60 and 100. So yeah, the engine is pretty good.
It's pretty damn good.
It's pretty damn good. Reason number 2. 2, Jacob, that you will regret not buying an Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio.
What is it?
It's the styling.
Oh, yeah, I see what
I
you mean.
think this is Italian sex on wheels. Did I already say that?
I think you've said that already.
That's because I mean it. Check out these headlights here. Yes, these will be updated to the, I think it's called 3x3. Same as the Tonale that we recently reviewed. I love how the number plate is offset. Just small styling cues like that. Got the beautiful Alfa shield here with the Alfa logo. The hood. This is how you know that this thing will rip your heart out like a true Italian lady.
What happened to you? Who hurt you?
I don't want to talk about it. You've got actual air inlets here because this engine needs a lot of cooling. And that's why you've also got little vents here for your intercoolers, because this is twin turboed. And it is so gorgeous. I think it's so like undeniably beautiful.
It is so elegant.
And it will rip your head off.
And your heart out.
And your heart out.
It's like a bloody Mortal Kombat character.
Now, check out the side, because I love these wheels. These are 21-inch wheels, and you would think that that would ruin the ride, but frankly, this ride's a lot better than, for example, an X3M, which we've also reviewed, and you can click up somewhere there to watch it. It's got the classic telephone dial wheel style that looks so good. Got huge brake calipers there. I love the Quadrifoglio badge.
That's probably pretty good pronunciation.
Means 4 leaves, and it's also lucky, which you kind of need to be when you're holding onto this thing by grip.
As we know.
No, we don't know, okay? We've been driving very safely. Check out these mirror caps too. Keyless entry and go. I also love this fact. See how these are wide? That's because you got big off tires on it, Jacob. This thing will destroy the road. It's got so much power that it struggles to contain it. That's because by regulation, your wheels can't stick out more than your body frame, at least here in Australia. So that's on there, looks beautiful. Check out the gorgeous Italian bum. You're not gonna find a fatter bum on, frankly, any car, because the Stelvio is blessed. Love the taillights. Again, they're gonna be changed. Stelvio badge there, Alfa Romeo badge there, Q4. That's in reference to its four-wheel drive system, or all-wheel drive system. I just can't get over these quad exhausts.
Oh, quadra exhausts.
BMW, eat your heart out. Remember how last time people called us racist?
We're screwed now.
Oh, get over yourselves. Tinted windows as well. But you're just going to notice that it's not like hard edges or something like, you know? It's just like, oh, bulbousy, flowy.
Voluptuous.
It's a SUV, and I love it. Jacob, it's time to get on reason number 3 that you're going to regret not buying one of these. Let's drive it. Jacob, reason number 4 to buy an Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio.
Why is the car not on?
Because it's part of the emotion.
Oh.
This engine start stop.
That was very sedate.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Because this is an SUV, it kind of is pretty boring in D, N, or A. Dynamic, normal, advanced efficiency.
Naturale.
Yeah, natural is probably what it is. But then you do this.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're in race mode. It's time to drive this thing. Reason number 4. Okay, how it drives. You ready?
I think so.
I'm not. Manual. Ready?
Holy crap! That sounds so good.
Okay, so powering the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio is a Ferrari-derived 2.9-litre twin-turbo V6.
What a sick thing.
Can you believe that this is Ferrari-derived?
Definitely. Oh my god. Oh, those upshifts are so sexual.
You had to talk over that beautiful... This time, shut up. This time, shut up for the upshift.
I'm sorry. It does things. It does things to me.
Oh, man. It puts out 375 kilowatt of power, 600 newton meters of torque, if you couldn't already tell. Oh.
Holy crap. You know what, though? I think, even though those numbers are amazing, its strength is in its handling. Oh my God.
Truly is. We've got a little graph up here. So it is an all-wheel drive system, but of course it's rear-wheel drive bias, and it's got torque vectoring at the rear and a limited slip differential. So you'll see, well, I don't know if you will see, it's probably too much motion, but when you do accelerate and you turn a corner, it's just, I don't know how to describe this handling other than unreal.
Emotional.
It's super stiff, so we're in the stiffest suspension mode. If you press that, it will go down to what, mid damper, then you press it and it goes to soft. Anyway, very confusing, but we'll keep it in race. The only annoying thing with race is that it does turn off stability.
In a rear-wheel drive bias SUV.
Oh
my God.
This thing is, I would say it's one of the best SUVs I've ever driven.
In terms of handling, like raw performance, it's unreal. Like, unbeatable. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Man, everything on this car is like perfect. The brakes, they really do pull you up, which is exactly what you want. Steering, it's so precise. It's unreal.
So precise, man.
Oh, the ZF 8-speed transmission that this thing has, you would think it's a dual clutch.
I mean, when it upshifts, it sounds...
It's just like, it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be this raw, sexual, visceral feeling, and yet it is.
Oh my God. We're about to take it up Saucy Corner.
That's right, baby. We're going up Saucy Corner. As we know, this thing loves to fight through the brakes, but let's try and launch it. Actually, let's just do it. Tickle my pickle.
It doesn't... Oh my God.
Downshift a second, around first hairpin. Oh, rear end came around.
Oh my God.
Oh.
We are not in an SUV right now. I'm mind blown.
I have more fun in this than the X3M competition. That's more like clinical. It's a bit more like a scalpel.
It's hard to compare, right? Because it's such a different driving experience.
Well, it's quite similar in terms of power and everything like that, but this is just like, it's the emotion of this. It's like you're holding on, you know?
It feels like you're on a wild animal, whereas in the X3M, you're like on a really fast racehorse.
Yes, I would totally agree. And also with that, it's just like on rails, whereas this is just a bit more free-spirited, is how I would describe it. It's your crazy kid. It's the one that has a bit of ADHD, you know?
It's like, we love you, but just sit down and shut up.
I can't get over that exhaust.
I could do that all day.
Unreal. Okay, so reason number 4 that you regret not buying an Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Jacob, it's the interior.
It's actually really nice.
It's just, like, I don't know if I call it beautiful, but it's like...
It's got a je ne sais quoi, you know?
That's a big, bloody foreign word I don't understand.
It's French, not Italian.
There you
actually.
go. Leather. Oh, leather. Oh, carbon fiber. Everywhere. It is actually like primo.
What's with the sound effects?
I think they add to the video.
Really?
You guys, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you also agree? This steering wheel is a nice leather unit. It does have Alcantara on it, though it's very much faded. This car has done about 10,000 kilometers. This is a press car, and yeah, it looks like it's already been destroyed. That's the issue with Alcantara, actually. You got these metal paddle shifters. They feel so good. Great for upshifting, especially when it does a little fart. Play that. Nice. The seats themselves are a nice leather. They're quite soft. You can also adjust them in quite a few different ways. The back seats too. I'm 5'11". I fit back there pretty well. Certainly not the most amount of room that I've ever had, but I've got enough leg room, headroom, and toe room. But I mean, for me, it's a pretty quick transition now into why you might not want to buy one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
First of all, it's just black in here, right? Like, it's so dark. It's really dark. It just doesn't feel inviting. It doesn't feel warm. It just feels very, I don't know, German almost, very clinical. It doesn't take long as well to touch around and you find like Stellantis Dodge products. Like, none of these buttons feel very nice, Feels like cheap plastic on the doors. And then there's just the fact that it's not very good at being an SUV. There isn't much space in here. The door pockets are pretty small. The glove box is tiny. It is felt lined. I've also got another little storage area to the right that's almost as big as the glove box, but it's still pretty small. The seats, I mean, they look nice and they're decently comfortable. There's just nothing that special. You don't get a third zone of climate control in the back, which is pretty sacrilege when you're spending 160 grand. Now, a lot of that stuff is pretty nitpicky, but it could very well be a reason that it would sway you to something like an X3M, which does just feel like you've really spent your money.
It absolutely kills this on the interior, I have to say.
I think so. It's a bit uninspiring. Like even this.
Hard, scratchy plastics.
Like material choices in here just should be a little bit better. I will say I would 100% go for the red lipstick interior. It is really cool. And I think it would just elevate this experience a lot because from the seat of my pants, I don't know, I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, it's the German rainbow here.
It's the German rainbow in here, and this is Italy. We should be having spaghetti over there.
Bruschetta on the windows.
Bruschetta on the windows.
Bruschetta.
Let's get into reason number 2. Reason number 2 that you might not want to buy a Stelvio Quadrifoglio is, frankly, it's not the best at being an SUV. In fact, in its class, it's technically the worst. You see, it's got 525 litres of boot space in the rear. It's also got quite a narrow aperture. You'll find that the X3M is just way more practical, even though it's just a little bit bigger. Same with the Mercedes GLC 63 or even an Audi SQ5. It's still pretty okay, but yeah, it's just not the best. Bit of a disappointment, Jacob.
You know what? I can forgive it.
And Jacob, reason number 3 that you might not want to buy a Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio is, frankly, it's bloody expensive. And I'm not talking about to buy. Of course, it's expensive to buy, but expensive to run. This thing is very thirsty. An X3M is far more fuel efficient. The cost of servicing of this and, frankly, all of its competitors are really expensive. Replacement parts. Can you imagine a Ferrari-derived engine needing replacement parts?
Gosh.
Oh, gosh. However, that is not specific to just the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. That's every high-performance European car. Jacob, even though I've given a few reasons why you shouldn't buy one of these, you'd be stupid not to.
Frankly, you'd be a dumb ning-nong.
You'd be a ning-nong. Okay, this thing is one of the best SUVs I've driven. I much prefer it actually to the X3M. That thing was just too stiff, hard to live with. This is a great daily driver while also being bonkers with some flaws.
It's got so much damn personality.
Oh, especially in this red, the spicy maple red.
Much more than you.